I'm wearing my pink suit, chasing the bad guy, riding on his bike. Will I ever catch him in my pink suit? I'm in my pink suit. I'm in my pink suit. Wearing my pink suit. Chasing the fat guy. Get it! Did it! That took a lot out of me. I'm not going to ever do that again. Flip it! Flip it. It's the last time I ever do that, ever. Yeah! All right, I think we're good here.
Boom, perfect timing.
Still at it. White out. I had a computer crash. Sucks. Still don't know exactly what's. I mean, I have a good idea. It's my graphics card keeps causing computer crashes, but when it does, I have to go back through and some programs freeze and do a bunch of garbage, and it ruined my live splits. Didn't close right and eliminated my splits, so I had to go back through and put all the splits back in. It's dumb. Stupid. Stupid, dumb, stupid. Shamanics a lot. It says, never can beat Mike. I never beat, I don't think I ever got past Sandman as a kid. But now as an adult, we have the power of the internet and friends. Well, it's yet to be seen. It's true. Whiteout is right. I don't know if he can be beat, really. It's kind of like it's a myth, urban myth, that you can actually defeat Tyson. I think there's some game developers still snickering in a dark room somewhere about how they made a game that couldn't even be beat. Couldn't even be beat. You have to play it on an emulator to beat it. That's what I heard once. Like Spanex. Oh, like Spanx. Oh. But it's an M. Smanx. Smanx a lot. Got it. I think I got it. My brain has evolved. Well, wait, isn't that right? I think you have to use an emulator and be cheating. All emulation is cheating. I heard that once. I read it in an article written on a stone tablet. So it had to be true. You have to be a cheater. Spike says, my cousin beat Mike Tyson on the NES. He must have been using an emulator or something. Ding. Smacks a lot. I'm just being an idiot. Good at it. Hacker. That's what your cousin must have been a hacker for the Soviets. Got him. Don't wink at me, you perv. That Excite Bike. Excite Bike's a fun game. One of the reasons why I don't play Excite Bike or the speed run of it is it requires you to just like max your heat meter all the time, and it's annoying. I like the game, but the speed runs require you to constantly be pushing the limits, and it's just annoying. You almost want to turn the sound off. I miss Jackal. Jackal's a great game. It's a great two-player game. Not very many NES games nailed the two-player, right? Like, you think of some of the best two-player games. I think Jackal's one of them. I mean, it's not great, but it's fun to play. Double Dragon 2 nailed the two-player well. Double Dragon 3, you can't play two-player. The lag is effed. Legendary Wings. Now, that's a good two-player game. Contra was okay. I think I enjoyed Contra by myself more than I did. The reason why Contra wasn't as good two-player for me is because you'd expect things out of your person you were playing with, and you'd expect them to be shooting something, and then you'd get killed by it, and it led to frustration. What is the ninja game? Probably the best two-player game. Shadow of the Ninja? Really good. Really good. Hey, I like to play this
Why do I gotta chase a chicken?
What's up, Smiley? You play this on your Atari? Smiley's got the most universal and greatest Atari ever. Legendary Wings was good. Big Monkey, thanks for the 100 bits.
It was very rude of you to cut stream right when my clever text-to-speech message was going to play. I insinuated things about you in a funny way and we all would have laughed together. Can you pretend you heard it just now instead so I can get my dopamine fix?
Oh, Mick Monkey, that is great. Oh, everyone laughed together. Oh, Mick Monkey, fantastic. Good job. Good job. Did I do good? Bing bong. Rather play Double Dragon, the arcade version. I never played Double Dragon in the arcade. Never did. Snake, Rattle, and Roll. That game's terrible. I think you could grow to love Snake, Rattle, and Roll, but isn't that the one that's got like the three-dimensional frustration in it?
There is no bathroom.
I think you could grow to love that, but I grew to be frustrated with it. What do they call that? When they throw that on the angle like that to create three-dimensional. One game that I think did it well, and a game that I like that is not as much talked about because it's on the Genesis, is Landstalker. Landstalker is your action RPG like Zelda, but it was done on that isometric Hakuna Matata, genius words. Better than the Nintendo by far. I think it's because you played it on the arcade. For me, the Nintendo is where it's at, but it's because I didn't play the arcade.
I am the tiger. You understand?
I find that so much of the nostalgia for old video games runs what we think of them and what they mean to us. And people often immediately give into the nostalgia for what they think about with a game. We tried to have a very open conversation about the greatest NES games of all time, where we attempted to do our best to strip away personal nostalgia for games and figure out what the greatest 5 NES release games were. And it was tricky to do. When you try to do something like that, you realize how tied we are to our own emotional connection to games. Ninja Gaiden is number 2. Ninja Gaiden is nowhere on that list. Ninja Gaiden is way too... Ninja Gaiden nostalgically is great. Everyone loved playing Ninja Gaiden. It was frustrating. It was really hard. Most people didn't beat it, but it was a well-known game, and a lot of people have very fond memories, especially if they ground to the end and beat it. But it's a hard game. You stick to walls. The movement's not great. There's the sword made of air, like you can swing through enemies and it doesn't even hit them. It was not that well of a produced video game. Schmanks-a-lot. I remember it now. Schmanks-a-lot. If you like Ninja Gaiden, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a no damage playthrough of Ninja Gaiden. That is my goal over the last few years, is to beat as many games without taking damage as I possibly can. So the list was, after a long debate, the list was Mario 3. And the reason why we did Mario 3 over the original Mario Brothers is just because it is the polished version. Mario 3 is the better game. So we had Mario 3. Hey, I like to play this game. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is in the top 5 all-time games. Mario 3, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Kirby's Adventure. That game is way too perfectly made to not be on the list. If you've ever played Kirby's Adventure, it feels like a Super Nintendo game. It came out so late in the life cycle that they just knew exactly what to do with video games with the NES system at that point. All right, before I think about it anymore, we said Mario 3, Kirby's Adventure, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, in no order. The original Legend of Zelda. Not only is the original Legend of Zelda like just incredibly well known for good reason, it's also really pretty well put together for a video game. And what was 5? I can't remember what 5 was. Castlevania 3, maybe? Kirby's pushed it to the limit, but it wasn't to Alex, it wasn't to a point of making the game play poorly. Like some games, the lag just ruins them. It was Vania 3. I can't remember exactly what it was, but and it's not that we got the perfect 3, and it's not like that is exclusively just the best, whatever. But the exercise was trying to think about games without including your nostalgic connection for them. Me, Zelda 2 is probably my all-time favorite video game across consoles because of the way that it feels to me and how much of a connection I have with that game and playing that game. Is it a great game? To me, yes. Does it belong in the top 5? No. But like, it was fun to have that conversation to try to separate those, your connection to the game with the game's actual production. We were playing Metroid at the time and people were like, well, how about Metroid? Metroid is a great game. Broken. It doesn't work that great. And can't be in the top 5. Ocarina of Time is a great example. Ocarina of Time is a great example where nostalgic connection overrules the actual game itself. I've heard people refer to Ocarina of Time as the greatest Zelda game of all time. That's just my opinion. Ocarina of Time is not good enough to be the greatest Zelda game of all time for a number of reasons. It's one of my favorite Zelda games because of when it was produced, where I was at in my life. I was the perfect age for it. There was just so many things that lined up to make Ocarina. It blew my mind. I think Link to the Past is a much better put together video game. As a whole, when you look at the video game, Link to the Past is, in my opinion, a better game. I have almost a more nostalgic connection, I use that a lot today for some reason, with Ocarina of Time. But I don't think it's as good. It's just neat to think about it that way. And I didn't play Zelda 1 that much. I played Zelda 2 growing up. So my connection with Zelda 2 is far greater than Z1. Link to the Past was the shit. Exactly. It was.
He dies. He dies.
Scientifically proven that Link to the Past is the GOAT. What about Mega Man for the NES? I played the second Mega Man, really, and that was it. I've played through some of the other ones in my older years, but... No, never mind. Mega Man 2 was on the list. I'm sorry. Mega Man 2 was one of the top 5. It absolutely was. Who's a pretty boy? You're a pretty boy. Castlevania 3 was eked off of the list with Mega Man 2. The toss-up was between Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3, but Mega Man 2 functioned better. Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo. I didn't play any of the Super Mega Mans. Scar, thank you for the 100 bits.
He dies. He
Here's
dies.
to helping you avoid some bald bullshit.
Avoid some bald bullshit. Bald bullshit. I like it. Street Fighter Moral on the SNES. Billick, there's a lot of hot takes flying around in chat. We're arguing. Everyone's wrong and I'm the right one. I'm the most right about everything ever. Always. Forever and always. Tecmo Bowl, yeah. Super Tecmo Bowl? Played that on the Super Nintendo for sure. And then we won the day.
Hi,
Now
Slash,
you will
hi,
witness
chat,
the
hi,
power
YouTube.
of
Matt
his
Gordon
glorious
said this is the
pectorals.
one. Congratulations for finally beating Punchout damageless. Oh wait, are you still watching the TAS playback? Never mind, I'll check back later.
Thanks, Warlords, man. Thanks, man. We can hope this is the run. Look at all the extra stars. GoldenEye. Now that's a game I've got a challenge I want to do for sure. So I want to do a no-hit, all headshots playthrough of GoldenEye. That'll be my one flawless NES on the 64. Flawless 64ness. Headshots only. I think I would do it on whatever the default difficulty is. So you put the game in, whatever the default difficulty is, that's what I would do it on. But it's put the game in and start a game. No, I don't know if we can do no misses. So 100% accuracy, all headshots, no damage the entire game. Our favorite comment ever just says, "You're out of your damn mind." I don't know, right? You got to have some big nesticles to do GoldenEye damageless. Nah. I don't think it'll be that hard. What? He said what? Guys, I don't remember. All I remember is GoldenEye 007 4-player at my neighbor's house. Like, that's what I remember of GoldenEye. I don't remember the game that much. And I remember how satisfying it is to shoot people in the face and in the crotch and hear that crunch of the shot. So damageless, sure, maybe. All headshots, I don't think you have the time to get it. Really? So here's the thing that I would argue. Who's routed for it? Let's see level 1 damageless routing. Yeah, let's do one level. That's it. Raspinola's got it. Let's do that after Mike Tyson's Punchout, we will route. What's the first level? The dam, right? Don't you start off doing the dam? We'll route one level of GoldenEye 007. Just for fun. Just to see how terribly difficult it's going to be.
Mickey loves you.
I understand, Wiseman. It may be easy to route. It'll be fun, though. One, two,
Hello, you absolute legend.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You absolute silly bitchel.
Woo! Just enough time for the first rounder. Brandon, thank you. Yeah, I've been practicing. I've got good practice for all the boxers. I've got a strategy that I use for all of the boxers in the playthrough. The goal is to be able to complete it without taking any damage, and we are at Super Macho Man. Bing bong. Don't you have to take damage sometimes in the game because of gas? I don't know. Without taking damage, yeah, that's a WoW level 100 million. It can't be that bad to not take damage in GoldenEye 007. It can't be that bad. I thought headshots only would be worse, but
Want to ring the bell?
All right.
again, my memory of GoldenEye 007 doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, the timing's goofy sometimes. All right, little spin. One down. I just remember everyone had a plan until they get punched in the face. Right, I know. I'm hoping to not get punched in the face. That's my plan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Tyson without damage. Now my heart rate'll skyrocket a little bit. Thank you for the GL, guys. One more fighter. Hey, Mom, I'm in the paper, Mom. Hey, Mom. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. All right, guys. We just need one good fight with Tyson.
What do I gotta chase a chicken for? It's embarrassing, you know?
Don't mess this up.
Good idea. It's a good idea.
Battletoads.
Stupid! I haven't done enough damage. This is gonna be tight. This is bad. This is bad. I haven't done enough damage to him. We got to hope for a great first round. Damn it. So he's got too much life is the issue. He's got too much life. We got to hope here. We've got a chance. We've got a chance. Just two perfect buffers. One more time. One more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it! That is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out beaten perfectly. No hits, no blocks, no turning pink. Release the doves, it's over! Oh, we did it without the pink suit, but I don't care. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Yeah. Got another one, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of shakes going on, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It feels good. Nope, no pink suit. I apologize for that. And no song. I don't think I sang the pink suit song, but that's okay. We don't always get what we want. That is okay. Wow, we were just talking about what we're going to do next. Now we got to decide. What do we do next? Thanks, everybody.